right, welcome back. Mixed martial arts got a shot at the mainstream last night with the fight televised on primetime network TV. Joining us to talk about it is Mike Straka from FoxNews.com. The big draw last night, Mike, Kimbo Slice, kind of the Mike Tyson of MMA. Did the fight disappoint last night? It completely disappointed last night. It's a shame, too, because Kimbo has a great story. He is a street fighter from Miami, got a lot of hits on YouTube. Big, like 10 million hits. EliteXC picks him up. Here he is. He's getting beat down by James Thompson. And right there, that fight could have been stopped right there. But if it was the other way around, I can pretty much guarantee you it would have been stopped. Because Gary Shaw and EliteXC and CBS have a lot riding on Kimbo Slice. Now, to be fair to Kimbo, he's done a lot of press in the last couple of weeks. Most guys, they just prepare to go into cocoon. He's been really selling this and promoting it. So I got to be a little fair to him, but he did not come prepared last night. Last night was the biggest night for EliteXC. It could have been really big for mixed martial arts, and I think that the fans, the hardcore fans, come away with it really disappointed. The place was packed. 8,000 people were there. Wow. A lot of them were there to see Kimbo, a lot of them. At the end of this fight, they were booing him. Yeah, because everyone loved him on the internet, and that's why he got this opportunity. He got his 15 minutes of fame, disappointed, you said. So you think he did spent too much time in the press and not preparing? He may have, yeah. I mean, look, he was unprepared. Here you see, this is Brett Rogers. He was the first fighter tonight. He calls him out and says, "You disappointed me, it was garbage." Kimbo wants to fight him at the press conference. That's Kimbo with the beard. If you don't know who Kimbo is, that's Kimbo to the left. And the first guy wants to fight. Now the guy in the red there, that's Brett Rogers. He's a really good heavyweight fighter. Not great. He's not a UFC contender. Yeah. But he was better than Kimbo last night. Sounds to me like the fix is on a little bit. Yeah, this guy did win, though. Important to note. Now, what captured my attention before this fight was Gina Carano. I knew she would capture my attention because she's a good-looking young lady, but she can also fight. She was great. Here she's fighting Caitlin Young from last night, and I'll tell you, she really rocked this poor girl, Caitlin. And now, which one's which? Gina is in the red, yes, and Caitlin's in the white. Gina Carano is a beautiful girl. She's an incredible fighter. Her father was a backup quarterback for Roger Staubach. So, I mean, she comes from an athletic family. And Gina, she trains with Randy Couture out in Vegas. Randy Couture is the UFC heavyweight champion. He's a great fighter in and of himself. So, Gina really did well. And people were screaming, "Gina, Gina, Gina." And she did very... And they love this because it's real physical, right? I felt like after the fight, I felt like saying to Gary Shaw, you saw him there in the press conference. He's the president of EliteXC, the promoter. And I wanted to say, congratulations, Gary. You're now in the female mixed martial arts business because your headliner was not that great. Robbie Lawler had a great fight, but that fight, unfortunately, was stopped when Scott Smith was poking the eye. So the women won. The women won, Mike Straka. The women won, yes. Sounds like it. They were great. Thanks, Mike. It'll be an interesting future. We'll see if they get back. And again, that was not Ultimate Fighting Championship. That is the premier fighting tour. And mixed martial arts kind of the secondary tour, if you will. All right, real physical.